Good evening, everyone. This is Shadow Ninja 5461. Uh, I'm here to talk about common misconceptions about disabled people. Now, I recently saw a movie called Girlfriend, um, starring uh, Evan Schneider and Noah Wiltz, and it's an independent film, but it still didn't make a good impression about disabled people. It was basically about this guy with Down syndrome who falls in love with this girl, but generally the way they portray it is like they make him have slurred speech and high functioning but still kind of slow minded and mentally delayed, and it was portrayed in a way like, oh, let's just feel sorry for him. And even they made the girl in the story treat him in a very condescending kind of way. Now, this is in no way a proper way to relate to someone who's disabled. Disabled people can be perfectly coherent and relate to others. And another misconception is they can't move or they can't have sex or they can't do a lot of things that you think. And sometimes a lot of people treat you in a very condescending uh, way, almost borderline infantile. And I've gotten a lot of this. Um, I mean, it used to be really bad, but not anymore. But I've gotten things, for example, I've gotten, oh, do you need any help? Because they see me doing something and automatically assume that I'm too weak to do anything. I've been denied relationships because I've either been skipped over because I don't think a lot of misconceptions like that I don't have sexual desire, which in the case I do. I have a lot of fetishes, fantasies, things that turn me on. I'm capable of having sex. Um, uh, just as any straight red-blooded male, I I'm treated in a very sort of I've been treated in a very sort of, oh, do you need help, or they think you're weak or sick or something, or and I've been overprotected because they don't think I'm capable of doing things on my own. But the trick to that is I'm speaking to most disabled people or just people in general. Never underestimate them because you need to do a lot to overcompensate. So I learn a lot. I've done martial arts. I've learn martial arts to defend yourself. Learn how to talk, speak coherently as much as you possibly can. Um, and just ignore those stereotypes in the media that tend to perpetuate these things, because when these our minds can't move forward when people see those stereotypes in movies, especially with the disabled, their minds tend to be warped to think that way in the real world. And guys, don't think like this. Try and be a bit more forward thinking and think better of disabled. So the next time you see a disabled person, ask what they have, talk to them, get to know them, and you'll get to know the person and not their condition. And and it warps your mind, and it helps in building relationships. It helps. They're perfectly capable of doing all the things like love, lust, desire, hunger, all the feeling pain, feeling sadness, feeling sorrow, um, all the things that make us human, they feel. And, you know, it's important to be aware of these things because a lot of people aren't, even though on paper we have disability rights. Doesn't A right is just drops of ink on paper that make it legal, but changing people's attitudes is another thing. So, um, and that's all I gotta say. If any of you know disabled people or be friends with disabled people or talking to the women out there, if you've dated a guy who's disabled, comment below and tell me your experiences, your reflections, or even give me a video response to anyone who wants to respond to this. So that's all I gotta say. Please comment below and subscribe to my video or my channel. Sorry.